Hi, welcome to Silence Screams Loud Strength. This is the episode where we are talking about the power of telling the truth. I am your host, Samantha, a fellow survivor of domestic abuse, an author and an advocate. And today, I want to talk about one of the most radical, world-shifting acts of a survivor can choose. That's telling the truth. Because in the world that profits from our silence, truth becomes a weapon, a healing, holy weapon. The moment I told the truth, I remember for the first time, I told the full truth. Not the edited version, but the full truth. It was tough, but I was okay with it, and I'm okay now. But the real truth is, I said, he was emotionally abusive. He was controlling, manipulative. He was physically abusive. I wasn't safe in my own home. I was silenced. I was manipulated. I was physically violated. And it was terrifying. But I felt like I had pulled off a mask that I had been wearing for years. But after that fear came something unexpected: freedom. Because the truth, no matter how heavy it is, lighter than the burden of pretending. The truth is much lighter, so much lighter. As a survivor, we are often taught to shrink and to shrink our story. But that don't make sense. We think about his reputation. We think about, oh, don't ruin the family. But hiding the truth is what actually ruins the family, ruins you as a person, because you're not living your full life. You're hiding, and that ruins us. It fragments our spirit. It keeps us in the trauma alive in our bodies. It manifests different diseases and illnesses. Telling the truth, even to just yourself, is how you begin to process and integrate yourself back into who you want to be. When you stop living, you split between what happened and what you pretend happened. You start to really open up and tell those messy situations. It will cost you relationships. It may actually trigger shame. But it will also build clarity, peace, and self-respect. And when it triggers shame, it's not actually our shame to carry. You know, the ripple effect of truth-telling is when we speak truthfully in a court, in a journal, in conversations, or on a platform like this. We are not just healing ourselves, We are also challenging the system that protects the abuser. We are breaking the cycle for our own children. We are lighting torches for other survivors that are still in the dark. Your truth has a ripple effect. You may never see it. You may never even hear about it. But that doesn't make them any less real. Because this is your story, so you need to speak. And not because it's easy, but because it's liberating. It's freeing. It's untangling yourself from that trauma that holds you hostage, that cripples you even further, that brings shame and fear. So, in today's reflection, it is bold because we have to be bold in order to take charge of ourselves and our feelings and who we want to be, so we can shape our future. In today's reflection, ask yourself, what part of my story has been softening for others, Why have I been staying silent to make someone else comfortable? And now write a page in your journal about this heading. The truth I have been afraid to say is. Write it all down and liberate yourself. Let it pour out however it comes out. This is not about performance. This is about release. You need to let it out of you and let it flow. Your affirmation for today: for confidence and peace. My truth is not too much. My truth is sacred. I have the right to speak. The power of truth lives in me. Let that resonate in your chest and breathe. And say it again. My truth is not too much. My truth is sacred. I have the right to speak. The power of truth lives in me. And breathe. Because your breath is what holds you, what centers you, what grounds you. It offers you clarity, energizes your body. Telling the truth doesn't always make you feel strong at first. Sometimes it feels like shaking, crying, being misunderstood, but tell it anyway. Because it will make you whole. I thank you for being here, for holding truth with tenderness, for choosing your voice again and again. Please share this with someone that needs to hear it, someone who needs to be empowered. Share it so that they can also begin to stand in their own truth and exercise their voice. And in turn, they will begin to heal. And it feels good to do something good for someone. So keep speaking, keep rising. Your truth is your power, and it is unstoppable. And remember, you are not what happened to you. You are becoming. who you want to be. Thank you for listening to this episode. I will see you in the next episode.